Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be doing something special here. I'm going to be using an Elite TM to get Shadow Ball on the Mewtwo that I have Psystrike, and that is level 50. So we're going to have a double legacy Mewtwo here. I know I was saying I don't want to do it in case I need to use one of its charge moves to go up against a raid, but look, when am I ever changing its moves to go up against a raid? I'm using my shadows, my megas. I'm not changing this move. Let's be realistic. Let's have a little fun here. Sitting on all these elite TMs. What do I need 100 of those as well? So we're going to go ahead and do this here. Showcase it to you so you can see. Do you want to do this as well? And I'm going to be pairing it up with several different Pokemon. We have Dialga, Snorlax, Togekiss, and Groudon. We're going to use Groudon the entire time. I just loved it too much from yesterday, so I had to use it again today, folks. You know, I worked really hard to get it, and wow, oh wow, I am so happy I did. You know, going up against it before, I wasn't really like, this thing is, so good. I was just kind of like, it's mediocre. But personally, using it myself, I just feel completely different now. It's amazing. So with that said, if you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you do, turn notifications on. It really does help me out with when you do hit that like button, folks. It really does. All right, so what's going on here? Groudon's throwing a fire punch at... what was that? An Excadrill. That's a nice one there. And we're able to get to another fire punch here. Groudon's going to be able to sweep the back line. And we swap it in Mewtwo just so we can get to the Psystrike and get a little bit more Mewtwo action. Now let's talk about having Shadow Ball on this thing. I mean, there's really no downside to having Shadow Ball and Psystrike, to be honest. Unless you were trying to continuously swap out one of those moves so you can go up against a raid boss. But I mean, you're still going to have Psystrike, which is going to be getting Psychic Stab, and then the Shadow Ball user. It's not Ghost, but it's still going to be one of the best Shadow Ball users in the game to go up against raids, as well as in Master League. It's going to be amazing. So it's really not a loss at any angle here. So I'm happy I did it, and here we are. I have a 100. We'll figure it out. People were saying power that one up. Gosh, come on, guys. I can't be powering up, so I mean that's a lot of rating. But no, we'll see what happens in the future. But anyways, with that said, I'm happy with it, and simple as that. Let's see what's going on here. Snorlax up against a Mewtwo. What do you know? So it was very nice to have the Shadow Ball. Now, I know not everybody sees my videos, but a lot of people let the Shadow Ball go through, and it was quite nice. No, it was not going to be a Focus Blast. Was the lag bad today? Oh, it was, absolutely. Did you see what happened there? And it was kind of working in my favor a little bit because it didn't quite KO, so I was able to farm up a little bit more energy, so giving me the advantage with the charge move to take out the Palkia. But it's not like it gave me like some game edge, it didn't do the damage, right? Anyways, it's going to actually help me out later down the line where a charge move my opponent throws, it doesn't take full damage my Pokemon. And you'll see that. I don't remember which battle, but I'm sure I left it in here. But yeah, folks, Go Battle League is really busted. Pokemon Go, it's not just Go Battle League. You know what? I'm not gonna keep on going on about this, but I just want to say this one thing. Wouldn't it be amazing if we can get Niantic in a room to talk with not handpicked people? I've said this before, but with real people to ask them a question. But the gaslighting in 2022 is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I can't even, it's just nutty. Not from them either, just like everywhere. It's, guard yourselves, people. Don't let people do that to you. Anyways, let's get into the game. What's going on? Snorlax. Okay, Body Slam. Yeah, let's go. Body Slam. We're up against a Groudon itself. I got some newfounded respect, like I said. So I respect the Groudon. We're getting a shield. I had a feeling that they wanted to do that. So we're going to go ahead and let this go. And it is an Earthquake. That's okay. I figured it was going to be something like that. So we haven't really been seeing too much Mewtwo action, or maybe I've just been talking over it. But let's go ahead and focus on that now. Oh, we got a Mewtwo ourselves. A shiny. Let's go for that Shadow Ball, folks. Will we land it? Oh my goodness. The Mewtwo just stood still for a second. Do you see that? It's like, oh my goodness. All right, so we're getting a Psystrike. And we're just going to throw a Psystrike right back at them. And it is a Togekiss. And we should be able to get to another one here. We're going to need to, because Groudon doesn't really like to go up against Togekiss really too much. Unless you have Fire Blast, which, yeah, I don't think you're going to really want to use Fire Blast, right? Unless you're, super spicy. So we're going to be able to take them out with a Fire Punch and a Mud Shot, looking good, Groudon at the end, and Mewtwo one-shotting the other shiny. Next battle, we're met with an Excadrill. Now, as far as the leads are concerned, I'm going to be kind of all over the place, so it's not going to be consistent for the lead. So just expect something different. So we're going to let that Drill Run go. Now, I could go for Shadow Ball, which is going to be doing, obviously, more damage because it's, not resisted, but it's also not getting stabbed. But it's Psystrike, so I'm just going to keep going for it. They let it go. We take the win without them using a shield and without us using a shield, so sounds great. And we're going to see some more lag. Now, take a look at, this is what's going to happen. We're just going to sit here, all right, and I get to the Psystrike. I didn't go for the Shadow Ball because I got nervous that I couldn't, might as well just go for the Psystrike and use that energy there. I don't know what to say about it, if it was mutual or not, so whatever, we'll just go with it. Throw in our Groudon here, and let's see what they have. Hopefully they don't throw like 5 Draco Meteors. Okay, there goes 1. They swap into their Giratina. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Togekiss. Oh, you already know what it is. But here's the thing. You got to respect the Giratina. Because it's like, oh yeah, it's a dragon, okay. But it's not like it's throwing dragon moves. Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Ominous Wind. It's going right through Togekiss. So, you gotta love it. Giratina, on point. So we're gonna go ahead and let that go. And one more charm. Did we get the boost? Is that why we survived? That was amazing. Alright, so we're swapping into or bringing in our last Pokemon, Groudon here. Going for the Fire Punch. And taking the win there. Looking good, alright. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about the lag, but how can I not when we're looking at... I should say I'm not going to complain. We'll just kind of laugh about it. So here we are at a still... Whoa, look at all that energy all of a sudden. That's a lot of energy for a Psycho Cut user. I mean, it's mutual, right? I'm sure they got the same amount. So we go Shadow Ball, which is doing a lot. Alright, if you're wondering, well, okay, it's like, okay, what's this Shadow Ball Mewtwo so good? What's happening here? It's like, Focus Blast could have been great. Well, we pretty much one-shotted the other Mewtwo, and there's a lot of circumstances where it is going to just be doing great for you. It's not going to be as much energy as a Focus Blast. Granted, it's not going to be doing as much to a Steel type, obviously, but I feel like it's still good. I'm not going to have all the best situations for you, but just know I'll bring you some more, okay? This is a level 50 Mewtwo with a double legacy. We'll try it out again. Alright, so we have a Dialga coming into battle here. We're going to go ahead and go Ancient Power. They're holding on by a sliver. Now I'm thinking... let's go ahead and shield this up because we're going to be able to survive these Dragon Breaths while being able to charm them down and winning this matchup. And they got a guard. Okay, I respect that. I mean, they're very brave. They're going in here with a triple dragon, all right? So one in which is not completely weak to Fairy, but, still pretty much weak to a Dialga, right? So good game. Going in with the Garchomp or the Groudon. Every time I see Garchomp, I will call it that if I'm using my Groudon. All right, so here we go. It's our time to shine with Shadow Ball. Now, we are a higher level, so we will be able to get to the Shadow Ball first unless we lag somehow and we just lost a couple of quick moves. But we're able to land it and take out their Mewtwo, which is amazing. In comes the Dialga. Now, that's something I couldn't have done without Shadow Ball. Straight up, just there's no way I could have done that without Shadow Ball. So we're able to take that. We do swap. We get a shield. I bring in Togekiss. I'm getting a little... maybe shouldn't have done this feeling, but let's just see what happens. So we shield up that first Iron Head, knowing they're going to get to another one. This is not going to KO. It's going to leave us very low, though. And let's see it, and there it is. And we should be able to charm down what's in the back, and we got a Garchomp. All right, so they snuck a Dragon Tail through, so we're going to be going down right after this pretty much. And yeah, down we go. That's okay. We still got a Mewtwo back here, so let's go ahead and go for it. Now, it's all about the Psystrike. Shadow Ball is great when you need it, but the Psystrike is always what you're going to pretty much be going for most of the time here. And with the combination of Psycho Cut, I mean, this thing is just nasty. I mean, look at this. Swap, go ahead and bring in that Garchomp. We're just going to absorb everything. Like I said before, two of the highest level Pokemon that I have here, Garchomp and Mewtwo. Just tearing it up together. Going to go for the not very effective Fire Punch and taking the win. Let's go. I'm happy I used my Elite TM, okay. I had 17, so I have 16 now. Ooh, no. What will I ever do with only 16 left? Alright. So let's go ahead and see what happens here up against a Mamoswine. And they swap into their Melmetal. We're going to easily be bringing in our Groudon here to have a good old time Going to go for the Earthquake right off the bat, just so we don't have to take any superpower damage, and we're landing it. Earthquake is going to be just, I mean, Steel, stab, Earthquake, it's just incredible. Level 50 Groudon. Fire Punch is going to be enough to take this thing out. Well, not with one punch, but I mean just like consistently here. An Avalanche is going to be doing quite a bit. I kind of wanted to just shield it up, seeing that we're in a comfortable position here, able to get to the next Fire Punch, see if they want to really keep it alive. They do. So we're going to go ahead and swap, and we're trying to do a combo breaker. So I can't quite do it because there wasn't really a combo breaker, but I'm going to have to say this is going to be a slow one, because look at this. I mean, it's just Mewtwo. That's 3 Psystrikes. This thing is just disgusting. All right, it's nothing new here, right? We already knew this. But man, oh man, Mewtwo. And you know what? It's funny. It's not even squishy. Like, it can take a hit, Mewtwo. All right, let's see what we're going to be met with in the lead. This time it's going to be a Melmetal. We're leading Groudon. That's beautiful. We put that Togekiss in the middle. You already know. They're going to be swapping into their Sylveon, and I'm going to go ahead and just throw the Earthquake. I just felt like, why not? But of course they're going to be shielding, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our Togekiss, because we did see the Melmetal in the beginning here. Now, I'm thinking, yeah, figured they were going to do the Moonblast, but I don't know. We're just going to have to figure this out here. It's not like we're in a bad position. I'm not feeling pressured or anything. We get the boost and do a charm's worth of boosted damage. Now, I wanted to go in here and farm down with Psycho Cut, but we're going to go ahead and bring in Groudon here. Alright, since they've already used the shield, we're going to go ahead and do so as well. And we're going to come at it here with a ton of energy. They've got no more shields left. So Groudon is just going to absolutely demolish stuff here. Throw in an Earthquake on a Gyarados. Of course it's a freaking Gyarados, folks. So we swap into our Mewtwo, and we're going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball. And then we can go for a Psystrike after that. Well, never mind. Yeah, Focus Blast is definitely going to come in handy here, but I'm not going to say, oh, I wish I would have had it. Of course I would, but Shadow Ball's still good. If they hit me with a Flash Cannon, surprise Flash Cannon. Going to go for another Shadow Ball here, taking them out. And Mewtwo should be able to get to this Psystrike, folks. And then Groudon is going to have to KO it with a Fire Punch. Or we're going to Mud Shot down with the Groudon, I guess. We still have a shield left. And or never mind, Fire Punch like we said. Not hitting any bubbles though. Alright, we could have Mud Shot it. I just wanted to stop them from doing some sort of Aqua Tail. Alright, next battle we're going to be met with a Zacian leading with the Groudon. Let's get it. This thing, I'm fully confident in this thing. You know, if we have a Togekiss, not great. If we have a Yveltal, not great. Kyogre, etc. But, you know, everything's got their weakness. Doesn't really matter. It's still going to be amazing, folks. Let's get it. So we're going to see out there. You go. Speaking of it, Kyogre, we're going to go ahead and swap into our Dialga. And I figured, like, you know, let's have a little fun with just an absolutely disgusting team. My top combat power Pokemon, quite literally. Mewtwo, Groudon, and then Dialga. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure it is. But, yep. So here we are. Let's get it. So they're coming back in here, going close combats. And, well, they just debuffed themselves. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Mewtwo here. Psystrike is going to easily KO. I'm expecting them to probably throw up a shield here. Yep, there it is. They've got a bunch of energy. They still got one shield retreating and bringing in their own Dialga. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Garchomp. Again, I'm calling it Garchomp. Groudon. Why? I don't know why. It's the ground. They're both ground types. Okay, but okay, whatever. All right, so going to go for the Fire Punch here now. And this thing is just putting in the work. And down we go. I mean, you know, better than that, than no damage before we go down. We still have 2 shields. Mewtwo, time to put in the work here. So, Shadow Ball, absolutely here. Psystrike still does a decent amount of damage to it, but, you know, we want to do more. We want to KO it right away. Zacian, boy, what's going to happen here? Do we call it? And it's a Play Rough. Okay, so if we get to the Psystrike, we're going to be good to go. This will KO. Obviously, Play Rough doesn't debuff the Zacian or anything, but this is just simply going to be enough to KO because Psystrike is just doing that much damage. All right, let's keep it moving, folks. Next battle, leading with our, Groudon. All right, and we're met with a Dialga here. So this is obviously a great matchup here. If you don't get hit by Draco Meteor, of course. If you get hit by that, that's not going to be a good day for you. So we're going to be getting a shield from our Earthquake, which is a little bit unfortunate. Maybe wanted to have it go. Maybe they're going to think we're going to Fire Punch. So we're just going to go straight up for 2 Earthquakes here. And I'm thinking, yeah, of course they're going to probably, yeah, they're going to double shield it. That's perfectly fine. You go ahead and do that here. So they're going to, they were trying to farm me down. Got a little bit greedy here. So we're going to be able to get to a 3rd Earthquake and take them down. They're going to be bringing in their own Groudon here. So we're going to have a little fun bringing our Mewtwo. Earthquake is going to do quite a bit, but we're going to let it go here. And there it is. So Fire Punch will KO. We're going to get ready for that swap. I knew they were going to do that. Bringing in a Giratina. And, well, Shadow Claw would have done a lot of damage. Not quite sniping range on the Mewtwo's health, but still going to do a lot. Bringing in our own Dialga, which is going to be doing a ton of damage with the Dragon Breath here. And it's just coincidental. No, I'm just kidding. All right, look, it's probably, it's a mixture of, look, I don't know. I don't even want to point fingers. They just say that Go Battle League is a piece of crap. How about that? How about point our finger at Niantic? How about that? This game is just a busted. Like, we love it, and it's fun when it works, right? And it works sometimes. But man, oh man, Niantic, guys, why? You know? It's to the point where people are just almost broken. And they're just about to go. You're going to always have your fans and always get new people, but come on, you don't just throw us to the curb, because your new people are going to be like, what is this? And eventually they're going to be like the old people. So you better listen. Anyways, what's going on here? You got a Zacian up against our Groudon. All right. And it's the Battle of the Titans. All right, they're going for the close combat, swapping into their, trying to catch a Fire Punch. And we're right back at this spot before with our Dialga up against Giratina. And they're going for a Shadow Ball. Big damage. And we're going to go for the Iron Head here. Robotic Iron Head movements. All right. And I think we'll let this go. We're going to call it an ominous win. Yeah. Like, we're going to still go down, but that's perfectly fine. So, bringing in the Garchomp. The Grout. Oh my God. I should put on the thumbnail. I should put like a Garchomp hat. I bet you Niantic's going to come out with a Garchomp hat soon one day. I could just see that, with the 2 little like torpedo things on the side of its head. And I'll stop giving them ideas. Okay, so this is going to be our last battle here, folks. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do. I really do appreciate it if you do that. So this was not a catch. I was intentionally wanting to use Psystrike because they had a charge move. I needed to take them out. Mewtwo closing it out here, the star of the show. Is Shadow Ball and Psystrike combination legacy worth it? Oh, you better believe it. Absolutely, definitely. So there you have it, folks. Really fun to use and definitely good to have in your arsenal. Thank you for watching and take care.